Hi everybody, it's Rob Jersek from OneKloudX. Today I'd like to discuss what does an organization need to do in order to prepare themselves for an ERP implementation. Now you've gone through the process of shortlisting vendors, you've seen their demos, one or two potentially tick the boxes, you shortlist again, ask more questions, and now you're at the point of selecting a party and basically starting the ball rolling in implementing the solution. In your organization, I'm sure you've got multiple people involved in the whole selection process. So you may have a salesperson involved for that area, a procure to pay person or a procurement person for their area, an accounting person for their finance area, and so on and so forth. So it's a collective decision, and you've all shortlisted and you've selected based on those criteria that each and every one of you have gone through to select. Now, ideally, it makes sense to continue to use the same team, right? But then how do you manage those individuals moving forward because they also have a day job to do? So backfilling those roles is something that's very important to ensure that you've got that continuity in the business. And at the same time, I'm sure the people you've selected in the selection process are the ones who understand your business process and understand your business in its entirety, and hence makes sense for those same people to continue that journey throughout the implementation. The other most important element of preparing yourself is actually the change management piece. Now, the change management piece is not just managing the actual people who are going to be training your end users. So for instance, the people you've selected to be the subject matter experts to take the business forward with the new ERP solution, but it's also actually what do you need to do to provide communications to the wider organization, making sure they're abreast of what's coming, making sure they're excited for what's coming for them in their role, and making sure that you're outlining the benefits and the value for them in the organization. That's the other element, is the change management piece, but at the same time, bringing people in from the organization, bringing these end users in as part of the journey is an important part of the change management. Example, including them in testing, including them into the end-to-end training side of things in terms of getting them involved and asking them to put their hand up to train other users or become the subject matter leads when you do go live. Because it's those people that are ultimately going to make the success of the actual solution within the actual business. So the end users and taking them on a journey is just as important as it is selecting the actual subject matter experts that are going to be owning the process and the implementation. So backfilling, choosing the SMEs, change management, and then last and foremost is the governance structure. So every implementation and the successful implementation is having the senior leadership team, the senior directors involved in the actual implementation, ensuring they're able to resolve any issues, making sure they're part of that governance structure from a steering committee standpoint, making sure they understand what's happening and understanding where and the value that needs to be delivered as part of it, and continuing that message, not just from a change management perspective, but also from a delivery standpoint, and ensuring that they support the actual implementation. They're the main areas, and the other part is making sure that you're holding the vendor accountable, making sure that within the actual contracts, you're incorporating particular outputs and particular deliverables as part of those components. So hope that helps. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day.